What I really do, DC Game. Welcome back to the channel, my boys, my gangsters. As always, I hope you guys are having a great day out there, gang. So with that being said, it's gonna be a quick, a longer video than usual because I have to break down the deck. I'm gonna show you the person that built the deck, how they built it, how they were playing it, so that way you have a comparison between deck lists if you want to build it like they did or how I did. His name is Odds, and big shout out to him. I'm pretty sure he won't watch this video, but either way, if he does, bro, shout out to you. You're the GOAT. This is a great combination, a really great idea. I freaking love this deck. It's extremely fun. It's actually tactical. You have to know what you're doing with the deck, and it's just so much different than everything that's in the game right now. That's what it feels like, and it's really cool. So with that being said, if you guys enjoy the content, please remember to leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe to the boy, because I would greatly appreciate it. Enough with that yapping. Something else that I want to tell you guys: when I build certain decks and I show you certain decks, especially if they're old archetypes and things like that, please always ask me if I don't say it in the video, if it's worth building, if I would recommend building it, because that shark deck that I built last video is kind of decent, but it's a shark deck. It gets stopped by a lot of shenanigans because it's a shark deck, bro. Sharks, you could hit sharks with an Ash Blossom and they might be done depending on what type of hand you open up with. That's what mainly happens with most old archetypes. So please, before you build any decks, ask me how they do. Ask me if they're worth building. Would I recommend it to you? Because I'll tell you the truth, bro. I'll tell you if a deck is dookie. I'll tell you if a deck is good. Alright, so now that we got that out of the way, this is my deck list. I'm gonna show you Odds deck list real quick, so let's get into that. Here we are. This is his deck list right here, Odds, just so you guys know. He's the one that built the deck. He made it though mainly for the tournament. So I'm assuming you know. I don't know if he will climb the ladder with this exact deck list as well. I tried it, it was doing fine, but I made my own little twists and turns. I made my own little changes to it that I really like, and I'm gonna tell you why, right? So he's playing 3 Max 3 Ash, 1 Bluebeard, he's playing 3 Golden Air, 2 Redbeards, 3 Whitebeards, 2 Black Eyes, 3 Cornfield Cole, 3 Gazelles the Key Mystical Claws. He's playing 1 Mirror Sword Knight, 1 Baphomet, 1 Nibiru, 1 Plunder Patrol shifting. I love saying that thing, it's so fun. Anyway, Plunder Patrol Shipyard at 3. He's playing the Book of Eclipse to play against Pearly, and then he's playing 2 Cover the Graves, the Crosshair Designator, 3 Chimera Fusions, and 3 Infinite Impermanence, right? His extra deck is the same extra deck as mine. I didn't change the extra deck at all, so if you want to look at it, it's the same thing. But that is his main deck list. Again, shout out to you. You're the GOAT. Let's get back to my deck. We are back with my deck list. Now, I'm going to show you the subtle changes and everything. Even this specific deck list is a little different from the one that I showed you in the replay yesterday. And it's because I've been testing it out, switching it up, and doing changes. Now, this is the best for me, for what I've been dealing with in the ladder. And this is what I recommend you playing. So I'm playing 3 Maxi, 3 Ash Blossom, just Maxi Recent, Ash Blossom Recent. You're never going to use Ash Blossom to synchro in this deck, so don't worry about that. Then you're going to have 3 Whitebeards. Whitebeard at 3 is really good because most of the time you want to send it to the graveyard to special summon. And there's a lot of different things that you could do with Whitebeard. Then we got Redbeard at 2. You don't want to play Redbeard at 3. Honestly speaking, you don't, so keep it at 2. 2 is fine, 2 is perfect. I was playing 2 Bluebeards in the deck list that I showed you before this one, and I had to bump it down to 1, not because it was bad at 2, but because I wanted to keep the deck list at 40, and I needed to bump it down to 1 so I could add certain shenanigans that you're gonna see as we go over the deck, right? Then we're gonna play 3 Golden Airs. Golden Air is technically one of the best cards that you could have in terms of playing both engines, even though it can lock you into Plunder Patrol cards. You gotta be careful. This locks you into Plunder Patrol if you activate the effect of the graveyard. This locks you into Plunder Patrol also if you activate the effect that it has from the graveyard. So be careful with that. Even the Black Eyes, which we play at 2, definitely keep it at 2. It's really good to recycle your cards from the graveyard, special summon it, and do your combos that way. This thing can also lock you into Plunder Patrol cards, so be careful with that. If you activate this effect to recycle the card from the graveyard and special summon it, you can't special summon monsters anymore unless they're Plunder Patrol monsters. So be careful with that, just a heads up. Then we're gonna play 3 Gazelle Kingdom Mystical Beast, which is technically a not one card combo, but you want to start your combo with this thing if you already have the golden air, so you can use the golden air in itself as materials to fusion summon. So we play it at 3. Then we play 3 Cornfield Kodo, that's what it's called, Kodo. We play it at 3 because it can search out the Gazelle. That's mainly why we play it at 3. Also, if you can't play Plunder, then you play it at 3 because you activate its effect, you go into your Sword Knight, and you just play Chimera from there, right? Which, if you want to add the barrier statue, the dark one, you could do so. It's honestly fine. It's all up to you. I'm just showing you the way I'm playing the deck. So that's why we run that thing at 3, and then we run the Mirror Sword Knight at 1 because we don't start our combo with it. You don't really play Chimera because this thing locks you into only fusion monster. That is the only reason. If this thing didn't lock you into fusion monsters, this deck would be insanity. This deck would be way better than what it is, even though it's already pretty good. But that's the main reason why we play this at 1, and it's also the main reason why we play Baphomet at 1. Then we're gonna play Nibiru at 1 as well. Now, mind you, I was playing this at 2 at some point in time, and I'm gonna show you a replay, or in one of the replays of today, why it's good playing it at 2, why I was playing it at 2, and it was mainly also because I wanted the deck didn't do all that well going second. Even though we had the 3 infinite impermanence, yeah, like Oz did, I didn't like the way it played going second. You can play through certain shenanigans, but you need some type of board breakers or something. And since we don't have enough space to run, you know, the Super Poly, which you could run Super Poly in this deck, and then just get rid of 2 things from the extra deck right here, and then have 2 targets for Super Poly. You could also do that, but I didn't want to do that. Out of respect for his deck list and not changing a bunch of shenanigans, I really wanted to keep it like this because it's really cool. So that's mainly why I was running the 2 Nibiru, if you're gonna see it in the replays. Then I am running 1 Harpy's Feather Duster because another thing about the deck is that it doesn't have any backward removal. His deck list doesn't have any backward removal at all. How do you make it to the top 16 out of 100 with no backward removal, bro? You're crazy. But either way, that's why I added the Harpy's Feather Duster. Also, I don't know if you're gonna see it in the replays, I was playing Lightning Storm. I was playing Lightning Storm as well to try and, because I was dealing with a lot of Labyrinth, a lot of Rescue Ace and things like that going second, and I need some backward removal, but I took it out again for a specific reason, which I'm gonna tell you in a second. Then after that, we're gonna run the Plunder Patrol Shipyard at 3. It's your field spell. It's gonna allow you to send a card to the graveyard so you can get any Plunder Patrol card that you want. This is really good. You can even use it as ammunition to activate your ships if you have it in the hand, and you can recycle it from the graveyard by getting one of your back row cards to the graveyard to set it on the field. So it's really good. Run it at 3. Then we're gonna run 2 Call by the Graves to stat Maxi. Yeah, Maxi, Ash, anything that we could call by, you know, you just give things the finger. Then you're gonna run the Cross Out Designator, so you could designatedly, you know, cross out your opponent for any shenanigans that they have. You do play a good amount of hand traps, and the popular hand traps, which are Maxi, Ash Blossom, Infinite Impermanence, Cross Out, Call by, and even Forbidden Droplet, which we're gonna get in a second. So that's why we run the Cross Out. Then we're gonna run Forbidden Droplet, and this was the missing piece. Out of all the testing that I was doing, it was Forbidden Droplet, bro. For going second and for going first, this thing is extremely good. For example, opponent has a field, you're gonna try and break the board, you're gonna try and negate a bunch of shenanigans because they technically cannot respond to this if you're using monsters as materials for the negate. So also going first is really good because you set this in the back row, and you could send your Whitebeard to the graveyard to negate a monster, and then Whitebeard is gonna special summon your Redbeard, and then Redbeard is gonna go into any one of your ships, any one of them, which is insane. So really good synergy with that thing. I really like it. And let's say you did your whole combo and you didn't manage to send your Sword Knight to the graveyard or anything like that. Negate your opponent, send the Sword Knight to the graveyard, and now you have a monster negate in the graveyard if you have your Chimera or your Flying Beast on the field, right? So a lot of really good synergy with Forbidden Droplet. And it's good going second, which is why I took out the Lightning Storm, why I took out the other copy of Nibiru, and it's the main reason why I don't play 2 Bluebeards. It's just so I could have the 2 Forbidden Droplets. Then we're gonna play the 3 Chimera Fusions. You technically could play this at 2, but you wanna open up with it. Most of the time you wanna open up with it, and essentially that's why you play it at 3. If you want to bump it down to 2, you can. If you want to run more hand trap, that's up to you though, but I would recommend playing this at 3. And then we play Infinite Impermanence at 2. This is the main way that I could keep the deck list at 40, tight and concise, and have it being good going first and second. Now, of course, it all depends on what type of hand you draw, right? Sometimes you play Plunder, sometimes you just play Chimera. And most of the time you play both of them. But either way, 40 cards, this is it. This is how I like it. This is the best option for me. This is how I recommend you to play the deck. Now, mind you, the core deck is just, you could technically get rid of this, all of the shenanigans, and play whatever you want. This is the core, not even Nibiru, not even this thing. This is the core deck right here for both engines. This is all you need. After this, whatever you put in here is up to you. Now, I'm not playing the shipyard shipping as Oz was, because again, I wanted to keep the deck list at 40. I thought that the droplet was better than having that thing, and I just didn't use it a lot, so that's why. So let me fix this again and come back. All right, so for our extra deck, we are running the Chimera, the King Phantom Beast. Then we're gonna run the Baphomet, the Mystical King. Then we're gonna run 2 Plunder Patrol Liz. Then we're gonna run the Magnum Reliever, Guardian Chimera, Plunder Patrol Brand, 2 of those. We're gonna run one Emancipator Risen, Drageye. Now this thing is the main reason why I also wanted to play the Nibiru at 2, because if you have this in the field, you activate this effect to mill card, but you don't mill, it's just you're gonna shuffle them, and if you hit Nibiru in that shuffle, you get to bounce a card back. So that's one of the reasons why I was running Nibiru at 2 as well. But this thing is also just a back row negate, trap spell, whatever, because you're gonna have water monsters in the graveyard, right? So we run 1, then we're gonna run 1 Plunder Patrol Shipyard. You don't need more than 1. There are times when Unicorn will banish this off of your extra deck, and you can't really do anything about it, but you don't need more than 1, honestly speaking. Then we're gonna run 2 Plunder Patrol Moorks, because this is your banish a card on the field, and then 3 Blackbeards, the Plunder Patrol Captain, because that boy is tough, bro. This is the best animation in the game. Don't talk to me, that boy is just gangster. So with that being said, enough with the yapping. That is how I'm playing the deck. This is the best way to play it. Again, if you guys enjoyed the content, please leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. Now let's get into them replays. Oh, I got about 10 of them, so this video might be a little long. I don't know if I'll show you all 10 of them, but we'll see. Let's get into it. Alright, familia, here we are for replay numero 1, number 1 of the day, and we're going first against Rescue Ace, and we took the Maxi challenge. We're gonna normal summon the Sword Knight, activate the Sword Knight. Well, we didn't have a choice, right? Because they activate the Maxi now. I don't have anything for it. So this definitely changed the way that I was playing, or I was gonna build the board. So now I have to go into Baphomet, activate Baphomet's effect, go into another Chimera Fusion to the hand, get myself a Gazelle to the hand. We're gonna activate the Chimera Fusion so we could start fusioning into the Chimera, the King of Phantom Beast. Bring it out here. So from here on, we're gonna activate the Gazelle, activate the Baphomet, and then we're gonna chain block all of that by activating the Chimera, the Flying Mystical Beast, because now he has wings. So that change blocks everything. Baphomet is gonna special summon the Sword Knight. Now you're probably wondering, why would you do this now? Why would you give them an extra card? It is what it is, bro. They already maxi me. I need this on the field so I could get more value during my turn. It's just how it goes. So here we're gonna activate the Kodo, send it to the graveyard, and get myself another Gazelle to the hand. Activate the Chimera Fusion in the graveyard to send it back to my hand. Then we're gonna send both Chimera Fusion in our back row, and then we're gonna hand rip him for 1, which is one of the main reasons why you don't really worry too much about taking the Maxi challenge when you have this thing on the field, because the hand rip helps. And luckily for us, we did hand rip a Hydrant. Here I'm gonna throw my own Maxi out there. They do have the Ash Blossom for that thing, as expected. I just took the Maxi challenge. So here we're gonna activate the Mirror Sword Knight. That way we can special summon a Gazelle onto the field. Ash Blossom is gonna negate our Maxi. Unfortunately, it is what it is. We're gonna activate the Gazelle and get our 3rd Chimera Fusion to the hand. So here they're gonna activate the Bonfire, getting themselves the Snake Eyes Poplar. As to be expected, this is the best way to start the combo. They're gonna special summon the Poplar, activate Poplar's effect, getting themselves the original Sinful Spoils, because they always come back for seconds. Link off the Poplar into the Link Karibo. The mascot for that thing is tough. I like it. Either way, they're gonna set the Poplar in the back row, activate the Spoils, getting the Poplar out of here once again to special summon the Hydrant. Activate the Hydrant, getting themselves the Turbulence onto the hand. They're gonna normal summon the Airlifter, activate Airlifter's effect so they can get an emergency to the hand. Here they're gonna use both of these monsters, the Airlifter and the Hydrant, to link off into the Nightmare Phoenix. And this is where the big brain play started happening, and this is where the nightmare started happening for him, because he activated this thing's effect, and he's going to get rid of a card to target my Chimera Fusion. And here's when I activate my Kodo. Now you're probably wondering, why would you activate Kodo for him trying to pop a Chimera Fusion when you have 2 Chimera Fusions on the field? Because this is a Link 2. I don't even care about negating it, I just want to pop it. Because if I pop this thing, then they have to start the Link chain, the Link climb back up. They need another Link 2 on the field. So me getting rid of this is actually extremely good right now. So negate it and pop it, get it out of here. From here, they're going to follow by activating the Turbulence, banishing the Airlifter and the Hydrant. We're going to activate the Chimera Fusion that they try to pop. Notice how I don't use this one and I use this one. They have to wonder what's back here still. So that's why I did it this way. So we're going to use the Golden Ear, the Red Beard, and the Gazelle to fusion summon into the Guardian Chimera. Guard me, please. They're going to special summon the Turbulence, and this is why I special summon the Turbulence right when they activated this effect, because this is not a quick effect. So now I get to pop a card on the field and draw cards before they activate the Turbulence. You got to do it in this order. We're going to activate the Chimera, activate the Gazelle in the graveyard. Gazelle is going to activate to get myself a Kodo back to the hand for follow-up on the next turn. Chimera is going to draw 2, and then we're going to pop the Turbulence. Get it out of here. Here we're going to activate the rest. Well, they're going to activate the HQ. They're going to activate the Rescue because the Turbulence needs rescuing. They need rescuing right now. They're going to special summon the Turbulence, and this is completely fine because they activate its effect. I have a Sword Knight in the graveyard, hot and ready for that thing. Negate it. Negate that thing. They're gonna activate the emergency though, and it doesn't matter, it still gets negated even if it's not on the field because I already activated to negate. They're gonna special summon the Preventer to try and prevent themselves from losing this game. It's not gonna happen because they activate the Preventer and the Link Kuribo to go into the Barricade blocker. You're not blocking anything, bro. Activate the Preventer, special summon the Hydrant that was banished, activate the HQ, recycle 4 cards so they could draw 1. And then from here on out, with both of these monsters, the Blocker and the Hydrant, they're gonna link off into the Promethean Princess. Royalty, bring her out here, then we're okay with that. Activate the second Chimera Fusion. And if you're wondering why we got rid of the Chimera, the Phantom, King of the Phantom Beast, it's because we already used the Kodo, we already used the Sword Knight. This thing doesn't have any extra effects on the field anymore, we don't really care. So we use it and the Kodo to fusion summon into the Magnum, the Reliever. So here I activate the Chimera Phantom Beast so I can special summon the Red Beard that was in the graveyard, which you can do this and it's crazy. Now, the crazy thing is that I could have sworn that by me activating that, it should have prompted the Magnum to activate so I could pop the Promethean Princess before she activated, but for some reason that didn't happen. So Promethean Princess activate, I still, now because she activates, I activate the Magnum. Now we get to pop the Princess and then I activate the Red Beard that I just special summoned from the graveyard. Look at this. And we're gonna go into our yard, pop the Princess, get her out of here. He's gonna special summon the Turbulence, and Yard has an effect that when your opponent special summons a monster onto the field, you get to do 2 things, which is insanity. You get to activate this effect, get yourself a card to the hand, and then you get to special summon a Plunder Patrol card, bring Whitebeard onto the field, activate the Whitebeard, and we're gonna bring a Muark onto the field, which Whitebeard gets to attach to it. We have the ammunition right here, so now I get to activate the Muark, send it to the graveyard, banish the Turbulence, and it's GG's. He doesn't even, yeah. This deck is extremely fun, and in my opinion, probably one of the most entertaining decks to play and watch, if I'm, in my opinion. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Enough with the yapping, let's get into the next replay. Right, gang, here we are for replay numero 2, number 2 of the day, and we're going second against the Snake Eyes people. Bring them out here. They're gonna normal summon the Poplar. I'm gonna Infinite Impermanent that thing. I thought I was playing against Rescue Ace because of the way they started the combo, but I always Infinite Impermanent this thing anyways because it prevents them from searching the field spell and the spoils. So here they're gonna get the Link Kuribo on the field by linking off with the Poplar. Poplar's gonna set itself in the back row. They're gonna activate the Diablo Star because of course they have that thing. Of course. Send it to the graveyard, activate the Diablo Star, set the spoils in the back row because they always come back for seconds. Activate the spoils, get the Diablo Star out of here. I'm gonna max C for no reason because of course they have an Ash Blossom. The deck is just built to not be stopped, bro. It's just built to not be stopped. Now, I don't have anything against Snake Eyes. I blame Konami for all the shenanigans that they do. Either way, they're gonna special summon the Snake Eyes Ash, getting themselves the Poplar to the hand. Of course, that thing has 1,000 effects, so they get to special summon again. Activate the Ash, send itself from the Link Kuriboh to the graveyard. Activate the Oak, bring the Poplar back onto the field. Activate Oak, send itself from the Poplar to the graveyard so they can get the Flameberg out here. They're gonna use Flameberg and the Poplar to link off into the IP Le Mascarenita. With the motorcycle, because she got places to be. Activate the Flameberg, special summon the Oak, special summon the Poplar. And this is my best advice to you when it comes to Snake Eyes and Nibiru. Whenever you see that thing activate in the graveyard, whatever they summon, whatever is on the field, I do not care. Throw a rock at them. Throw that rock, bro. Dwayne Johnson, give them a token. Of course, they also had the subversion, because why not? It's just, why not, bro? So they're gonna put the Nibiru in my back row and end their turn, right? At least we managed to deplete almost all of the resources. So here we're gonna activate the Plunder Patrol Shipyard, activate its effect, sending the Bluebeard to the graveyard. That way I can activate Bluebeard, get rid of the Chimera Fusion, because at this point in time I'm not playing Chimera. I know I can't. I don't have any Chimera shenanigans. So I'm gonna send us so I could draw a card, draw into a Cover the Grave, activate the Black Eye so I could get myself the Bluebeard. And the boy is just built different. First of all, you're super OP because you have a whole Blue Eyes field with Blue Eye shenanigans talking about Brick Eyes, but you're playing Snake Eyes. Which eyes are you really playing? Not mine. Either way, they're gonna negate, well, give the Bluebeard the finger, get it out of here, unfortunately. I can't do anything about that, and that's just really sad times, because yeah, I get to special summon the Black Eyes, but for what reason? I can't attack over this thing. Yeah, I probably could have put it in defense and then I could have attacked over it. I put it in attack because I wasn't expecting them to have a subversion, bro. Look at this. Look at what this man had in his hand. Like Diablo Star, Ash Blossom, freaking Poplar, and then on top of that, the subversion and a callback. What are you talking about? Either way, the turn changes. They're gonna draw a card. Here they're gonna activate the original Sin for Spoils, and they get the Oak. Now, I'm not gonna Call by the Grave that thing. And if you're wondering why, it's because do not do this. Call by the Grave does not stop that. If you activate Call by the Grave to banish the Oak, they still get to search out the level 1 monster, so don't do that. Just let them search it out. I knew it had to be an Ash anyways. Yeah, they recycle the Oak, they activate the Ash, and now I activate the Call by the Grave under Ash that's in the graveyard, which negates 2 of its effects. So we get the 2-for-1 special here. Really happy about that. Negate that thing. So here they decided to link off into the Nightmare Phoenix, which I'm perfectly fine with. They activate the Phoenix effect, and luckily for me, I didn't activate any Monsters effect, because this would have pissed me off, bro. If I activated like an Ash or something and I got hit with this thing, I would have cried. But either way, they're gonna pop the Shipyard, get it out of here, go into the battle phase, slap my Black Eyes, destroy that thing, and end their turn. And here I had to pray to the Lord, bro, so I could get something. And here it is, Kodo, the best thing that I could have opened onto. Activate the Kodo, get myself the Sword Knight, normal summon the Sword Knight, because now we're playing Chimera. Get it out of here, special summon the Bephomet, activate the Bephomet, get myself a Chimera Fusion, get myself a Gazelle. Now we could play Chimera, slap that thing, they don't have any follow-up, and we're winning the game. So he just had to scoop. He just had to scoop at that point in time. But that was crazy. So with that being said, let's go into the next replay. Alright, familia. Here we are for replay numero 3. Number 3 of the day. And we're going first against, I think it's Kashtira. Either way, we're going to normal summon the Gazelle, get ourselves the Chimera Fusion to the hand, activate the Chimera Fusion. We get hit with the Max C again. It's just regular, bro. I just play against Max C all the time. Either way, now we're going to use the Golden Air and the Gazelle to go into the Chimera, the Phantom Beast. Bring it out here. We're going to activate the Gazelle's effect. Activate, well, Chain Block it with the Chimera Fly Mystical Beast. So that way they can't Ash that thing if they drew into it by now. We're going to get the Kodo to the hand. Activate the Kodo, get that thing out of here. And, of course, they have the Ash for that. It is what it is. I don't mind it too much because, well, never mind. I do mind it. I don't have the Sword Knight in there. We're going to activate the Chimera Fusion. I don't remember exactly what I did here. Activate the Golden Air, send the Whitebeard to the graveyard. Oh, we're just taking the challenge. Activate the Whitebeard, special summon the Bluebeard. With the Whitebeard and the Golden Air, we're going to link off into the 10. That's my guy right there. I freaking love the animation. Activate the Bluebeard. Send the Golden so I could join to a card. We're gonna set both of these, the Infinite Impermanence, the Chimera Fusion, and end it there. Now, mind you, if we didn't get hit with the Max C, we could have ended up with our Liz on the field, which is a monster negate that would have had a token on the field, and we would have had a bunch of other different shenanigans. But it is what it is. We hit him with the Hand Rip, and we get rid of a Fenrir, which is just beautiful. Here they're gonna activate the Pot of Prosperity. I don't want prosperity, I want problems always. They're gonna activate the Triple Tactic Talent. That way they can search out some cards. They hit a bunch of just shenanigans. They're gonna get the Triple Tactic Talent to the hand. They activate the Infinite Impermanence, and it's gonna force out a monster effect, right? Because I don't have any other way of negating it. And I could have dodged the Infinite Impermanence, but it doesn't prevent them from activating the Triple Tactic Talent. I could have went into something different, one of my ships, but then they're gonna take over the ship, so there's no point in me doing anything. So here, activate the Kodo. Maybe I should have kept it, but to negate that thing, I kind of wasn't paying attention. I know they have the Triple Tactic Talent because I'm looking now, but I'm pretty sure I wasn't paying attention and didn't realize that they still get to activate this effect, right? Take control of my captain. Chill, bro. It's my captain. Either way, Captain Birth, special summon the Fenrir onto the field. Activate the Fenrir's effect. I'm going to Infinite Impermanence the Fenrir. Stop that right there because I know they can't special summon any more Kashtira cards. So stop that thing right there. Now they're going to activate the Theosis because of course they have that thing. I'm going to activate the Chimera Fusion. And this is the crazy thing about Chimera Fusion. When you use the Whitebeard from the hand, it's one of the most beautiful things. So here we're going to use the Phantom Beast and the Whitebeard to fusion summon into the Magnum the Reliever. I need some relief, man. They're going to special summon the Rice Heart, activating the Birth so they could banish cards off of the graveyard. So I'm going to activate the Whitebeard. And then I'm going to activate the Magnum Reliever, banish the Chimera Fusion so I can pop the Rice Heart. And then I'm going to activate the Chimera Phantom Beast to activate its effect to special summon the Gazelle that's in the graveyard onto the field. So I think out of the cards that they decided to banish, they only got to banish one, which is hilarious. So here we pop the Rice Heart, get the thing out of my face, special summon a Redbeard, get the Golden Air that got banished, activate the Fenrir that's negated. I'm going to activate the Gazelle, get myself another Chimera Fusion for follow-up next turn. Give me that, it's mine. Again, the Fenrir is negated. I don't know what he's doing. But either way, they activate the Birth. Technically, normal summon the Ogre onto the field, which I'm perfectly fine with. Here, I'm going to activate the Redbeard. Because they're activating its effect anyways, right? They're going to search out the chat. I have to go into my yard. Bring the yard out here. They're going to search out the Big Bang. Here, they activate the Ogre's effect. You know, they're going to mill 5 to banish 1. They're going to hit the Kodo, the Ash, the Black Eyes, the Nibiru, and the Sword Knight, which I'm pretty sure they send the Sword Knight. No, they send another Kodo. Okay. So either way, the reason why I special summon the Yord is because of this specific reason. They have 2 level 7s on the field. They can't really attack over the Yord or the Magnum. So I know they're going to try and exceed summon into any shenanigans that needs 2 level 7s, which is exactly what I wanted him to do. Because now he goes into the Dark Armor Dragon, which is going to trigger the Yord because you special summon a monster. I'm going to get the Black Eyes to the hand, and then I activate the Yord. Yord is going to special summon a Whitebeard, activate the Whitebeard's effect, special summon the Muark, and with the Muark, I get to banish the Dark Armor Dragon. Get that thing out of here and scoop it up. Ice cream cones. What? Nah, but your boy scooped, and that's crazy though. Because this is one of the reasons why this deck is so fun to play. Is because it's tactical. You have to basically think about what your opponent is gonna do. Think about what they choose to do, what they will do, how they're gonna do it, what the timing is, what you need to counter that, because you know that's how you go into your ships. This deck is just extremely fun to play. So with that being said, let's go into the next replay. Right game, here we are for replay numero 4, I believe it is. And we're going second against, I think this is branded tier limits or something like that. They're going to activate the reasoning. I'm going to max C right here and now. Well, you better not have no Ash in a freaking 60 card deck list. Either way, they're just going to build a bunch of shenanigans. They're going to hit a Shadow Beast. We're going to draw one off of that. Normal summon the Impera and set down 4. And of course, Needle Bug. I hate that trap, bro. I hate that thing. Like, legitimately, what is that? Send top 5 cards, you get whatever. Either way, they're gonna activate that thing's effect. They hit a Trivia Karma off of that thing, activating the Trivia Karma, getting themselves a tier limits Heartbeat onto the hand. Here we're going to activate the Kodo, activate Kodo's effect to get myself the Gazelle to the hand. We're going to activate the Plunder Patrol Shipyard, normal summon the Gazelle, activating Gazelle to get ourselves the Chimera Fusion. Activate the Chimera Fusion using the Gazelle and the Whitebeard to fusion summon into the Chimera King of the Phantom Beast. Now from here on out, we do not play Chimera, because once you activate Whitebeard in the graveyard, you're locked into Plunder Patrols. Activate the Gazelle and then chain block everything with the Phantom Beast. They're gonna activate the Fiend Comedian. Haha, funny. Anyways, this thing is crazy. And I actually like it. I like seeing old weird cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! Because it's funny. So this thing says, toss a coin, call it. If you call it right, all your opponent cards in the graveyard are removed from play immediately. If you call the wrong, send a number of cards equal to the cards in your opponent's graveyard from your deck to your graveyard. So it mills or it banishes your graveyard, which is insane. Either way, they call tails, they call they hit head, so they're gonna basically mill 5 cards into the graveyard, because that's what I have in my graveyard. We're gonna get the Kodo to the hand. Whitebeard is gonna special summon a Golden Air. We're gonna activate the Shipyard, sending the Mirror Knight to the graveyard, and this is why this deck works so well, because now we have a monster negate by sending that thing to the graveyard, and we're gonna search out our Black Eyes to the hand. We're gonna activate the Chimera Fusion, bring it back to the hand as well from the graveyard. Activate the Bluebeard, special summon it. They're gonna activate the Transactional Rollback, getting the Needle Bug again. Now they're gonna hit a Tier Limit Sharon, and they're gonna hit a Tier Limit Rhinoheart. Sharon is gonna activate using both of these monsters to fusion summon into El Shadow La Winda. Floodgates are fun. It is what it is. They're gonna special summon the Rhinoheart, sending the Heartbeat to the graveyard. I'm gonna activate the Sword Knight to negate the Rhinoheart. Stop that right there, because they can't special summon twice either. It's not just me, so congratulations. Activate the Chimera Fusion using the Golden Air and the Bluebeard. We're gonna fusion summon into the patrol ship Liz. Liz, luckily for us, it doesn't need an attachment. It gets a added benefit from the attachment so that we could get another Plunder Patrol card to the hand, but it doesn't need an attachment to negate a monster, right? So here we're gonna activate the Bluebeard, send the Kodo to the graveyard so I could join to another Kodo. Fortunately, they're gonna activate the Meta Noise to try and flip this thing upside down, so I'm gonna negate that with my Cornfield. Pop and negate the Meta Noise. Get the thing out of here, man. So here we're gonna slap the Rhinoheart. It can't activate again. It gets banished. We're gonna slap the Impera in the face. Get the thing out of here. And we're gonna end the turn. And they don't have a hand in the card in the hand for me to hand rip. So here they activate the Paralozoic Pelsioic Lincholi, whatever that is. I don't know. They're gonna send the Triva Karma back to the graveyard. Activate the Triva Karma. That way they could search out a Tier Limit Scream, because now they want to be screaming at me. Send my phase, main phase 1, battle phase. They're gonna attack and slap over my Phantom Beast, which is perfectly fine with us. They're gonna send them to background. Now I get to activate the Phantom Beast, special summon the Whitebeard, and this got me upset because I'm playing Togodon. It's still main phase 2. I haven't special summoned twice yet, or have I? I don't think so. Why can't I not activate my Whitebeard? Since I could have went into something and banished this thing. I could have done that. I could have went into my work and banished, but for some reason it didn't let me do that. It just went straight to the end phase. But it is what it is. Now hold on. No, yeah, because this is a quick effect. It's just doing my opponent's turn. I don't know why the game didn't let me do it, but I promise you that was my plan. But either way, we're gonna activate the Kodo, send it to the graveyard, get myself the Gazelle to the hand. We're gonna normal summon the Gazelle, activate Gazelle's effect, getting myself a Chimera Fusion, activate the Chimera Fusion, use the Whitebeard, Gazelle, and Nibiru, because we're not gonna need it. Go into my Guardian Chimera, guard me please. Activate the Guardian Chimera. We're gonna join to another Nibiru. This is when I was playing the 2 Nibirus that I was telling you about. We're gonna pop a card in the back row, and I completely forgot that this thing cannot be destroyed by battle. Why did I forget that? Because this thing died when Tears died. So now that it's back, I completely forgot that it can be destroyed. But either way, they activate the second transactional rollback, activating the Fiend Comedian, and now they call the right card, which means my entire graveyard gets banished, bro. The whole graveyard is just gone. But luckily for me, this is hilarious because now he's in range for me to kill him with my Guardian Chimera. So congratulations. My calculations tell me that you have played yourself. Why would you put yourself in that position? I mean, I get it. You were trying to mill cards. No, actually, it was all or nothing at that point in time. Because if you mill tier limit cards. Then you get to fusion summon. I think you could use the wind as fusion material, and then you get to make play. So I guess it's like an all or nothing play. It makes sense. It makes sense. So with that being said, let's go into the next replay. All right, gang, here we are for replay numero 5, number 5, and I think I'm gonna show you maybe 2 more after this because I don't want the video to be too long. And you get the gist of the deck. But either way, we're going to activate the Shipyard, send in the Golden Air to the graveyard so you get the White Beard to the hand. Activate the Golden Air, send the White Beard so you can special summon the Golden Air. Activate the White Beard, special summon the Black Eyes, and Golden Air. We're going to go into our Yord. Yord is going to activate. We're going to recycle the Black Eyes onto the hand. And then we're going to put it in the back row. Get it out of here, so get 2 tokens, a light token onto the field. This is the main sad thing about playing the deck is that, again, you could definitely play into Nibiru. If your opponent has it, there's not much you can do unless you have the cross out. And then also on top of that, it's like you kind of give them a body for link material, but then it kills Kashtira and it kills Infinite Impermanence, and then it also kills the magma, that hand trap. Either way, this is when I was playing Nibiru locally for me. I do have the other copy in the deck. This is another reason why it's good to play Nibirus, I guess. So we activate the Cross-Out Designator, banish the other Nibiru, because we have the other one in the hand, negate that thing. And then here we're going to activate the Black Eyes, get the White Beard back to the hand. With the Black Eyes and our token, we're going to link off into the Black Beard, my captain. Aye, aye, sir. Bring it out here. Even the water sound is tough. Activate its effect, bring it to the back so we can get the list. Draw into a Gazelle, normal summon the Gazelle, get myself the Chimera Fusion, set the Chimera Fusion, and end our turn. Now this is still a pretty good board. They're gonna activate the Wanted because they want that W, getting the Salt of the Avatar to the hand. Here they're gonna activate the Subversion, of course. So now I didn't start the Chimera play, so I don't have any way of protecting that thing. Of course they have a Subversion, so I'm gonna activate the Plunder per trip list, which this was hilarious, right? Look at what I did. So I activate list, special summon my captain once again, cross them arms. List is gonna get put in the back row. Now I'm gonna activate the Blackbeard, put him back, and special summon another list. I need that negate. Activate the Wanted. Wanted gonna recycle the Subversion. They're gonna get rid of the Nibiru so they can special summon the Avatar. Activate the Avatar's effect. I'm gonna negate and pop that thing immediately because now we're getting rid of a body and I'm preventing you from searching your spoils. So that's what I'm doing right here. Negate that thing. We're gonna send the White Beard to the graveyard, getting myself a Blue Beard to the hand. Activate the White Beard. White Beard gonna special summon a Red Beard. They're gonna put the token in attack position, slap the Gazelle so they can negate it. Well, so they could get it out of here. I'm assuming they wanted to activate the Infinite Impermanence. Okay. Target the Red Beard. Red Beard gonna get out of there. We were never here, bro. I'm in my ship now. Bring the Moork onto the field. And of course, I also had a feeling this is what they wanted to do. Special summon the Unicorn. I activate my Moork. That means I get to banish a Unicorn. Congratulations. You have once again played yourself. So one of the reasons why it's good playing Nibirus if you want to do that as well. Like again, I told you I was playing the deck in different variations. I was really doing a lot of testing, but the one that I'm playing now, which is the one I like the best. So with that being said, let's go into the next replay. All right, familia, here we are for replay number 6. I might leave it here, but I specifically wanted to show you this replay because look at this hand. Brick. Just straight up Bob the Builder on a Thursday afternoon. Either way, we're going to activate the Shipyard, send the Chimera Fusion to the graveyard, and I gave myself a Whitebeard. Normal summon the Whitebeard and send my back row. Now, this is the crazy thing, is you're going to see it. This is why I'm showing you this replay. Nibiru plus Whitebeard is insanity. It's one of the best things that you could have on the field. Even Whitebeard and Forbidden Droplet. This combination right here is really good, and you're going to see why. So you were playing against Mathmech, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they're going to activate the subtraction so they can subtract my Whitebeard. I'm fine with that. It is what it is. They're going to link that thing off into a Link Karibo, which we don't even have traps, so we're okay with. They're going to activate the Parallel Exceed. Special summon that thing, activate its effect. Special summon the other Exceeds. And this is where they're going to Exceed summon into the Alaberdian. Alaberdian is going to activate its effect to detach 2, and this is when I decided to nib. And you're going to see why. I was waiting until they had an Earth Monster on the field, because I technically need a Yord. I think this is what I did, right? So we're going to Nibiru everything, which is going to send a Whitebeard to the graveyard, give them a token. Yeah, they get to search out a Circular, but we don't really care, because we get to activate Whitebeard. Whitebeard going to special summon Redbeard. Redbeard going to activate, special summon the Yord. which we know you're gonna special summon the circular. Bring the circular out here, which is gonna trigger the Yord. Yord is gonna give me the golden ear, and then I'm gonna special summon a Whitebeard. Activate the Whitebeard, special summon my list. This deck is insane. To activate Nibiru, unfortunately, I have to activate the list on that thing. Then I call by the grave the Sigma, and this is the crazy thing. Even though I already activated this, I don't need the Plunder Patrol cards in the back row anymore. I can activate the droplet and negate anything on the field as well, which is why I freaking added this thing in here. Because right now we're gonna get the Sigma out of here and they scoop. But I wanted to show you this replay so you can see the interaction between Nibiru, Forbidden Droplet, and Whitebeard, because you could just start making plays out of nothing like that. It reminds me of Brandon, where you just like normal summon or special summon Albas and you just start doing shenanigans. So that's why I wanted to show you this one. Now let me see, I think I have 3 more replays, but the video is getting long. Let me see which one I'll show you next. Let's get into it. Alright gang, so here we are for replay number 7. I might show you another one. I just think it's a really cool deck to watch, bro. Either way, we're gonna activate the code. I can speed this up. Get myself the Sword Knight, activate the Chimera Fusion using the Black Eyes and the Sword Knight to go into the Baphomet, the Mystical King of Phantom Beasts, so that way we could send the Whitebeard to the graveyard, activate the Chimera Fusion, get it back to the hand. We're gonna set this thing back here and end our turn out. This wasn't the best, most optimal play that I could have made. It's all I had. So here we're gonna activate Maxi. I think we only got to draw about 2 to 3 cards. They're playing the Makenko, what is Infernobles. So here they're gonna activate the Great Ceremony in the graveyard. Ceremony gonna activate, sending the Makenko Rodon, and then they're gonna activate the Phoenix Gearfried, special summon onto the field. This is gonna activate my Chimera Fusion, using the Kodo and the Phantom Beast to fusion summon into our Magnum Reliever. Here they're gonna normal summon or special summon the Makenko Hari. And with both of these, they're going to go into the Ice Flow, which is what I expected them to do. So here they activate Ice Soul. I'm going to activate my Magnum. Because popping Ice, we don't care about Ice Soul's first effect. We only care about the second one. And if she's popped, she can't activate the second effect, right? So here they get the Infernoble Knight Ogier. And then they're going to slap my Magnum. Well, never mind. This thing has a really cool effect, which it can attach a monster to itself, to the back row. And it gives the ability to negate anything on the field. It's like an Omni Negate type of thing. So here we're gonna activate Infinite Impermanence, negate that thing so we could get rid of its negate. Stop that right there. Activate the Shipyard, activating the Shipyard, activate the Black Eyes. Black Eyes, I'm gonna recycle my Whitebeard. Whitebeard normal summon, use Black Eyes and Whitebeard to go into my Yord. We're gonna activate the Whitebeard's effect, special summon a Golden Ear, activate the Yord, recycling the Whitebeard to the hand. Then we're going to put it in the back row. That way we could set 2 dark tokens, because they don't have any dark monsters in the graveyard for me to activate and go to more. So now I'm going to use the Golden Air and the token to go into our Patrol D Captain. I will never get tired of the animation. Activate this effect, put him in the back row, get the Muork out here, activate the Muork, and we're going to banish the Gearfried. Getting ourselves another Plunder Patrol Shipyard, activate the Golden Air, special summon it. Activating our Shipyard that we have on the field, send the Gazelle to the graveyard so I can get myself a Bluebeard to the hand. Activate the Bluebeard, special summon it, Bluebeard and Golden Air. We go into another copy of Blackbeard. Activate the, oh yeah, this is when I was playing the Plunder Patrol Shipyard shipping, which again, this isn't even anything crazy. And you mainly want to attach it to your list, so that way you could activate list and special summon your captain. But if you're not doing that play, this thing is kind of useless sometimes. So I just attach a Redbeard from the graveyard, slap the token, slap my opponent for the 26,000. Now our deck doesn't do all that crazy in terms of OTKing. We mainly control and attack. We can't get big attacks anyways. They're going to activate the normal Arm Museum. I'm going to activate the Newark to banish the Ogier. And then I'm going to activate the Blackbeard so we can put him in the back row. That way we can go into our list. There we go. Now we get to activate oh yeah, there we go. We activate the Whitebeard, special summoning another Redbeard onto the field. They activate the Museum, getting themselves the Infernoble Arms. And this deck is so tough, because they activate the Infernoble Arms, but this thing, it can attach itself, but then it has to activate the second effect to search out another fire monster. So I activate the Redbeard, bring the Redbeard to the back row, special summon my Brand, Now I get to activate the brand, send the field spell to the graveyard, and banish your Infernoble arms. They're gonna activate the Infernoble Knight Ricardo. We're gonna activate the list, getting rid of the Golden Air so we can negate its effect. And look at how big your ships get, bro. Your ships get beefy. But either way, we managed to stop them. Yeah, it was a maxi, but what else was I supposed to do? It still shows you a lot of the hopping in and out from extra deck onto the field, graveyard to the field, getting your ammunitions. The deck is just, it's so satisfying, bro. I need Konami to make like a archetype that's similar to this, that's new with better effects and things like that, and I will be extremely happy. This is so interactive. So with that being said, I think I'm going to leave it there for the replays. Let's go back to the deck list. Alright familia, here we are back at the deck list portion of the video. That is the video, that is the deck list, that is the showcase. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe, because I would genuinely appreciate it. Now, this is the best way. This is mainly how I was doing. I think I have a picture of right here when I was playing it, because the season just restarted last night, I think it was. And I was playing this deck in Masters, so I have the ratios right here. I think I went 12-8 with the deck, if I'm not mistaken. Now I might not, I'm thinking about the picture. I'm pretty sure I screenshotted it, but if I don't, then I don't. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna put it here somewhere. So with that being said, again, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Any comment, questions, and concern, I try to always reply. Just send a comment, I got you. Continue having a great day, and I'm gonna catch you guys next time. Peace. Oh, shout out to Oz, man. Again, you're the GOAT. I'm out.